Hello, family. Welcome to this surface code. On this surface code, I want to take a look at Dr. Abel Damina's three daughters. Three daughters who are in Nollywood industry. They have a studio. They founded a studio called Neptune 3 Studio where they help content creators. They are into movies. They produce movies, they do content creation. Very unique one. In this interview with Channels TV, they answer a straight question which they talk little about their father and how they got started, their career, how their parents were supportive, how Dr. Bedamina and the wife was very supportive of their career, which ended up in this lane where the three Damina sisters are, because in Nollywood they're trying to redefine Nollywood, create something different and unique, to put the map of Nollywood in the world to their own best of interest. So I want you to watch this little interview about them. Then for you to know more about the three daughters of Dr. Abel Damina. So take your time, watch this video. I'll be right back. Watch.
Nollywood this time with three sisters, Jemima Damina, Jessamine Damina, and Jael Damina. They are founders of Neptune 3 Studios. Ladies, welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for having us.
So let's begin with identifying who is who so that we're very clear on who we're talking to. So let's start with you. That's Jemima, right?
Yes.
I hope I pronounced
Hi,
the name.
everybody. Good morning.
And,
yes, Jemima.
Jessamine, right? The next person. Or to the extreme.
The next person is Jael.
Okay, Jael is the youngest, I know. Jessamine is the one at the extreme.
Yes, yes, I'm just.
Okay, welcome to the program. Your name carries a lot of weight. Your father, Dr. Abel Damina, is a very phenomenal preacher in Nigeria. And when they remember him, they remember a lot of things. I know that at some point, because of the posturing of your dad in his theological outlook, he's gotten a lot of backlash and controversy around him. And is it that when you do some of these movies or when you go out there to do your thing and comment on social media, do people come at you because of the posturing of your father? How do you take that?
Well, so far we've actually not received much negative backlash personally or even on our own professional platforms concerning my father's work, which we actually believe in. We believe in his work, we believe in the gospel, so that's something we're all on the same side on. But since so far there's been no negative backlash. However, if there were to be negative backlash, I mean, it's just part of the things that happen when you're trying to make a difference in this world, and that's what he's trying to do, bring people to the light of the gospel. And I think if people were patient enough to listen, to actually listen without judgmental mindset, they would hear what he was trying to communicate. So thankfully there's been none, but if there were to be, I believe we know how to handle it. Most of them you'd end up ignoring, and the rest of it, if there are people that were actually listening, we don't mind educating them as well.
Let's talk to you for a moment about your craft. So generally when we see, they call it preacher's kids, we expect them to toe the line of ecclesiastical path or becoming preachers like their parents. But why did you choose this path? And all three of you zoomed in this direction.
I think it's really great because our parents have been very supportive from the first time we ever mentioned wanting to do film. We'd always been raised with, great movies, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network and things like that. But I think that what really inspired us to really go into this field was our love of film and just seeing how Nigerian films were not globally recognized the way Hollywood movies were was something that was really, put in our hearts to really want to change or want to bring a difference to. And that's what really started the whole project. Because I know we started out singing, and then our love for film grew. And then my parents were really supportive because once my dad saw that we had little, like I would take a camcorder and I would record my sisters and I'd say, oh, you guys come and watch my whole movie, and we'll watch it at the end. Jesse used to write like short stories, short like prose and poetry like that. And then Jaya was just really supportive of all of us. And she was always like, you behave like a star. She is a star. And then my mom just said, you know what, all three of you have this talent. Why not do something with it? You have a writer, you have a filmmaker, you have an actor, you have a star. Why don't you guys do something? And I think that that's just where that came from overall. Yeah.
Well, let me come to Jasimil on this particular one. Was it that you were all part of the movement to be in film, or Jemima dragged you in? You didn't have a choice, exactly.
I believe all of us sort of aligned at some point because we were all entertainment focused. And I think my father recognized this, and he has always been one to speak about global impact. So from a point of global impact, we realized that entertainment was one of the fast moving trends at the time in Nigeria. So film was the natural area that we settled in. Me being a writer, I ended up studying screenwriting at Full Sail University, and it always came natural to me to tell stories. And we enjoy film. We enjoy watching films. We wanted to make films. I don't think she dragged us in. I would say it's all just aligned. Yeah.
Okay, let's also Jeriel on this particular one. Now, let's talk about some of your movies. I think I saw a conversation you had with someone. More like, would you call yourself that you came into acting, or you're an accidental actor? The reason I asked that question was because I understand that in Gully, for instance, there's somebody that was supposed to play the lead role, and then somehow the person was not available, and your sister's like, okay, tell us that story and talk to us about Gully.
So actually, the series that we did where I wasn't supposed to play the main character was Best Friends in the World, which was our pet project. It was our first ever project we ever did. But then Gully happened last year, and that one I was cast as the main lead. It was wonderful after taking such a long hiatus from filming and releasing projects. It was the first one we had released in a while, and it was amazing. It was also our first feature-length film. But Best Friends in the World is the project where I was cast because the main lead was not available.
Welcome back, family. Welcome back. That's the video. This video you just watch. This is my first time of seeing. Although I've seen one of the girls in one movie before, though I don't really know that there were three. So now I realized I got to know that there were three, and the three daughters. They are not preachers. They are not preachers like their father, or the way other pastors do. All their children must become a pastor. Even my father always want me to become a pastor. So, but these ones, they are into Nollywood, like the way I am. So, and the way pastors in Nigeria, they do. When they see that they are getting old, they eventually put one of their child, or they just place them as, to be after them, to be their successor in one way or the other. So, but this is a bit different. I'm pretty sure that if Damina is going, he will not put one of them, because these ones are not even in the business of, they are not in the ministry. They are off ministry. They are on in another ministry of what, showcasing their talent to the world, which is the Nollywood. So this is very interesting to see the three Damina's daughters who are in Nollywood. They have a studio called Neptune 3 studio, where they work with the content creators. They want to bring about change in the Nollywood industry to their own best of interest. So this is very interesting. I really love what I just watched now. So I don't know what you think. They have not seen any backlash so about their father or anything negative comment, but they said whatever, anytime they see it, they know how to handle it. So that's it. I just said I should bring this to your notice to know. That's the video. So what do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Let's interact. These people are not into ministry. I know most of you have one or two things to say. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications, so whenever I post a video, you will be notified. See you on another episode. God bless you. Bye for now.